Hey guys, Scotty Kilmer here. You know I'm all about saving you money and helping you understand your cars better. Whether you're a seasoned car enthusiast or just someone who wants to keep their vehicle running smoothly without breaking the bank, I've got tips and tricks for you. Today I'm going to let you in on a little secret, a trick that some mechanics might not want you to know, how to reset your car's computer at home. This is something that can be incredibly useful, especially if you're dealing with those pesky warning lights that just won't go away. That's right, you don't always need a fancy scan tool or a trip to the shop. Sometimes a simple reset can do the trick. It's a method that can save you time and money, and it's something you can do with just a few basic tools that you probably already have at home. This simple reset can sometimes solve those annoying electrical gremlins that pop up in modern cars. You know the ones I'm talking about, those random warning lights that come on for no apparent reason, or those strange electrical issues that seem to have no solution. It's like hitting the refresh button on your computer, clearing out any temporary glitches. Just like your computer, your car's computer can sometimes get bogged down with temporary errors and glitches. A reset can clear these out and get things running smoothly again. And the best part? It's completely free. You don't need to spend a dime to do this, and it can potentially save you a lot of money in the long run. Now, I'm not saying this will fix every problem, but it's a great first step before you shell out big bucks at the mechanic. It's always worth trying the simple, free solutions first before moving on to more expensive repairs. So, let's get right to it and show you how it's done. I'll walk you through the steps, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to reset your car's computer at home. Let's dive in and get started. Alright, here's the deal. Resetting your car can seem like a daunting task, but with a few simple steps, you'll be able to do it yourself without any hassle. Resetting your car is easier than you think. Whether you're dealing with a check engine light or just want to clear some old data, this process will help you get back on track. First, make sure your car is off and the parking brake is on. Safety first, always. This ensures that the car won't move while you're working on it, preventing any accidents. Next, locate your car battery. It's usually under the hood, but some cars have it in the trunk. If you're unsure, check your car's manual for the exact location. You're looking for the negative battery terminal marked with AI sign. This is the terminal you'll need to disconnect to reset the car's system. Once you've found it, grab a wrench that fits the nut on the terminal. It's important to use the right size to avoid damaging the nut or the terminal. Loosen the nut and carefully disconnect the negative cable from the battery. Be gentle to avoid any sparks or damage to the cable. Make sure the cable doesn't touch any metal parts while it's disconnected. This prevents any accidental reconnection or short circuit. Now wait for about 10 to 15 minutes. This allows the car's system to fully reset. During this time, you can double-check everything to ensure it's safe. After waiting, reconnect the negative cable to the battery and tighten the nut securely. Make sure it's snug, but don't over-tighten it. Finally, close the hood and start your car. You should notice that any warning lights have been reset and your car is back to normal. Congratulations, you've successfully reset your car. Remember, if you're ever unsure about any step, it's always best to consult a professional. But with these simple instructions, you should be able to handle a basic reset on your own. Happy driving! Now, here's the important part. Resetting your car's computer can solve a variety of issues, from check engine lights to performance problems. It's a simple process, but it requires a bit of patience and attention to detail. First, you'll need to disconnect the negative battery cable. This is usually marked with a minus sign or a black cable. Use a wrench to loosen the nut and carefully remove the cable from the battery terminal. Once the negative cable is disconnected, leave it off for at least 15 minutes. This waiting period is crucial because it allows the car's computer to completely discharge and reset itself. During this time, the car's memory will be wiped clean, and any stored error codes will be erased. Think of it like letting your phone power down completely before turning it back on. Just as your phone needs a full restart to clear out any glitches, your car's computer needs this time to reset and start fresh. While you're waiting, take the opportunity to inspect the battery terminals for any corrosion. Corrosion can appear as a white or greenish buildup around the terminals and can interfere with the battery's performance. If you see any corrosion, clean it off with a wire brush and a baking soda and water solution. This mixture is effective at neutralizing the acid and removing the buildup. Make sure to wear gloves and eye protection while doing this to avoid any contact with the corrosive material. After 15 minutes have passed, it's time to reconnect the negative battery cable. Place the cable back onto the terminal and tighten the nut securely with your wrench. Ensure that the connection is snug, but be careful not to over-tighten it, as this can damage the terminal. A snug connection ensures that the electrical flow is uninterrupted, which is essential for the car's computer to function correctly. Double-check that the cable is firmly in place and that there is no movement. And that's it. You've successfully reset your car's computer. This simple procedure can often resolve minor issues and improve your car's overall performance. Remember, if problems persist, it might be time to consult a professional mechanic. But for now, enjoy the fresh start and the smoother ride. So why go through all this trouble? Well, for starters, it can save you a trip to the mechanic and potentially hundreds of dollars in diagnostic fees. Plus, it's a quick and easy fix that you can do yourself in your own driveway. But it's not just about saving money. Resetting your car also gives you a better understanding of how it works. You're taking matters into your own hands and becoming more car savvy in the process. And hey, there's a certain satisfaction that comes with fixing something yourself, right? Section 5. Understanding the risks when not to reset. Now, before you go disconnecting your battery willy-nilly, there are a few things you need to know. This reset method isn't a magic bullet, and it won't fix every problem. For serious mechanical issues or warning lights that stay on, you'll still need to see a professional. And if your car has a complex computer system, disconnecting the battery could erase important settings or even cause more problems. So, when in doubt, consult your owner's manual or a trusted mechanic before attempting a reset. Section 6. The common mistake: reconnecting the battery too quickly. One of the biggest mistakes people make when resetting their car is reconnecting the battery too quickly. Remember, you need to give the computer enough time to fully discharge and reset. If you rush the process and reconnect the battery too soon, you might not clear the glitch, or worse, you could damage the electrical system. So be patient, set a timer, and make sure you wait at least 15 minutes. Section 7. Safety first. Precautions before you begin. Before you start tinkering under the hood, always prioritize safety. Make sure the car is parked on a level surface, the engine is off, and the parking brake is engaged. Wear safety glasses to protect your eyes from any potential sparks or debris. And remember, never work on your car if you're tired, distracted, or under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Section 8. Troubleshooting. What to do if the reset doesn't work. So, you've reset your car, but the problem persists. Don't panic. There are a few things you can try before throwing in the towel. First, double-check that you disconnected the negative battery cable and waited the full 15 minutes. If everything checks out, the issue might be more serious than a simple computer glitch. In that case, it's best to consult a qualified mechanic for further diagnosis and repair. Section 9. Empowering car owners. Take control of your vehicle. Remember, taking care of your car doesn't have to be intimidating or expensive. By learning a few simple tricks like this battery reset, you can save yourself time, money, and headaches down the road. Stay informed, be proactive, and don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. After all, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to keeping your car running smoothly. And hey, if you ever have any questions or need some car advice, you know where to find me.